now, very exclusive. We're talking 10, 15, 20 million pounds upwards for a house. Yeah, it's much nicer further in. It's not patio, it's much nicer further in. So the head of the family today, Hugh Grosvenor, is worth over 10 billion pounds. And he's the godfather to young George, Prince George, Kate and William's son. And I used to say he was single, ladies. He just got married about a year ago. Yeah, sorry. No? We're still here. I'll be making stories up in a minute. Not joking. So this is the city of Westminster we're in now. London, as we know today, consists of two cities at its centre, and around these cities a series of boroughs. So the two cities count as boroughs, two of the 32 boroughs of Greater London, but they still run as cities because they're old administration. So you have the old city where we're going now, where St. Paul's is, the City of London we call it, or the city, or the square mile because of the size of it. And that was founded by the Romans soon after they invaded in AD 43, so almost 2,000 years old. This city here, Westminster, began with Westminster Abbey in the 11th century and spread out from there. So this is only 1,000 years old, this one. On the right, these are Grosvenor Gardens. Laid out in the classic French style, they celebrate good relations for France. Man on the horse, Marshal Foch, French commander of the Allied ground forces, World War I. And these garden sheds have seashells on them from the Normandy beaches in France. So laid out in the classic French style, they celebrate good relations with France. Any English people here? Just wanted to check how relations were at the moment. I'm Irish, I don't know if you gathered that. I've been here a long time, more than half my life. I'm very lucky, I'm a Dubliner and a Londoner. And this is still Belgravia, one family. The reason they've kept so much property, they very rarely sell the freehold. So sell the leasehold after like 99 years back to the family. And you'll see, if you look over, there's a continuity. If you're buying a place here, there's a stipulation in the contract, you've got to keep the frontage, the Portland stone. Lovely creamy Portland stone. It's self-washing when rain goes on it, and also it keeps continuity. Again, it's a lovely area. Look around to the right, you see a hotel with Union flags and Ukrainian. See that? That's the Goring Hotel just down there. And that's where Kate Middleton and her family stayed before the wedding to Prince William. Right there, well, the palace is on the left. Look around to the left, you see the working gate. Look around to the left now. See that gate around the corner on the left? That's the working gate into Buckingham Palace. Yeah, what we're going to see later on is the front is mostly used now for ceremonial occasions. But that's the working gate. The royal family used that gate we just saw, and the staff and supplies, all that kind of thing. So if you wanted to see royalty, that's where you would hang around. I wouldn't recommend it. We're going to see an unusual building, well, unusual for this kind of an area. It's Westminster Cathedral. It's the Roman Catholic Cathedral for the city of Westminster. It's in a Byzantine arts and crafts style. I'll show you in a few lines. 19th century, looks a lot older because of the style, but it's unusual for this kind of a built-up modern area. Yeah, getting back to Westminster, so this city, second city, the old London is where everything used to happen. If you said to William Shakespeare, where's London, he'd point towards St. Paul's, not this way. But today, it's got a living population, the old city, of around 13,000, nothing. It's got a working population of around 350,000. It's a centre of finance, legal system, and so on. So major movement in the mornings and the evenings in and out of the city. This city, by comparison, Westminster, has a living population of around 220,000. Everything happens here today. Royalty, government, entertainment, the West End, Theatreland, and about 1 million each day coming in and out, working and visiting. So it's all happening here. Look around to the right. It's not what you expect to see when you turn the corner here. That's right, thanks. How's the temperature? Is it all right, good? On the left-hand side, in a few moments, we're going to see a pub called the Albert, named after Prince Albert, Queen Victoria's husband. Before he died relatively young, in his early 40s, and even though it was an arranged marriage, they were very much in love, Victoria and Albert. And after he died, Victoria went into a permanent state of mourning. But here's the thing, all the metal railings in the gardens and the squares of London before he died were multicoloured, and they were painted black as a sign of mourning for Albert, and haven't been changed back since. But on the left in a moment, you're going to see the Albert pub. Now, at the end of this road is Westminster Abbey. That's right by the river, right by London Eye. So if you're doing the Eye today, which I'll discuss that in a few moments, and you want to get back to Victoria, my colleague on the red bus will be with us. He'll be going back to Victoria. If you fancy a bit of a walk, or one end of the street is Westminster Abbey and the river, and the other end is Victoria Station. And halfway down, got a lovely pub on the left for a pint and a bite to eat. So this is the Albert pub, named after Prince Albert. Straight across. That's right. Okay. Yeah, we gotta go, Divert. Yeah, thanks. It's always done to do something. So we can drive along past Parliament, back down towards Parliament Square. Yeah. Whichever way you can, because I don't want to go across any bridges down here. It's too far out of the way. And then there's a lot of stuff. Yeah, keep left. And when you get up to Vauxhall, Lambeth Bridge, you can do left by Parliament. Just on a diversion. Okay, a little diversion, but we're going to see Channel 4 TV by going this way. So, right here, yeah. Over to the right. You see the big green, light green 4. It's one of the big TV channels here. On the left. So we're now on Horse Ferry Road, so called because at the end of this road up ahead of us there's a bridge, Lambeth Bridge, and before the bridge was built there used to be a ferry used to go across, but it was for bringing your horses and carriages. Yeah, straight ahead. Thanks. You don't have to go slow along here. That's where we're for last time. Thanks. So They did this a lot here, they did in the past. They would name something by whatever it was used for. In the old city where we're heading, you'll still see streets today named Bread Street, Milk Street, Honey Lane, Wood Street, Ironman, because that's what you used to find. Very straightforward. They even had Love Lane.